How can the same act of checking sometimes make a quantum change happen faster, instead of freezing it? In the energy filament theory, the probe is a scheduled rewrite of the local tension landscape in the energy sea. And when your rewrite cadence matches the environment's noise spectrum and coupling bandwidth, you can accidentally widen a low impedance leakage corridor and speed the transition up. Anti-Zeno sounds like a contradiction only if you think measurement is a neutral spotlight. In this picture, measurement is an intervention with timing. If you hit too hard and too often, you keep resetting half-built roots and you get Zeno, brake pedals. But if you tap with the right rhythm, you can do the opposite. Think of a sticky latch that barely opens. Kicking it doesn't help, and ignoring it doesn't help. But tapping it at the right beat can make the mechanism rattle into motion. And suddenly the door opens more often. Anti-Zeno is that kind of cadence effect. Your repeated coupling doesn't just observe, it reshapes which corridors are statistically favored. If your probing cadence lines up with the natural leakage timing set by the environment, its noise spectrum and the bandwidth of the coupling, then hard-to-open leaks can become easier in low impedance bands. The system finds it less costly to flow out through that corridor, so the transition rate rises instead of falling. This is also why the dependence can be peak-shaped. At low probing rates, you barely reshape anything, so little changes. At a tuned middle range, you hit the sweet spot where you widen the leak most effectively, so the rate increases. And at very high probing rates, you stop helping and start resetting again, so the rate drops back into Zeno-like suppression. The key correction is important. Anti-Zeno is not you pumped energy in, so of course it decayed faster. It's not just heating, it's spectral matching between your probing rhythm and the system environment coupling, which changes the root conditions the sea is willing to sustain. And none of this is faster than light or non-local. Every rewrite is local coupling and local closure. All records are written locally, and the only thing that changes is how easily a corridor forms in that local neighborhood. One line to keep, rhythm and landscape set the pace. And measurement cadence is a throttle that can brake or accelerate depending on where it sits relative to corridor building time and environmental spectrum. Tap follow, share it on New Physics, Clear Universe.